Hey, Dolphins fans, we are back. The Dolphins are back on the clock here. Round six, pick number three, pick 185. I think this might be the tight end pick here. Still waiting to hear exactly this pick is in. But yeah, dude, this team that they're building right now, it's so exciting. Everything that they've done, and you know me, I always have a healthy brand of skepticism. And Blake Ferguson, long snapper from LSU. Interesting. I guess when you got that many picks, you can use a six rounder on a long snapper. Not as exciting as I expected it to be here. To be honest with you, I mean, there's a bunch of tight ends left, like Hunter Bryant, Jacob Breland. Um, Miami definitely needs to grab one either here or undrafted before um, everything is through. Very thin at the tight end position if Mike Gesicki were to go down, and so hopefully, with one of their upcoming picks, we see a tight end come to Miami. But yeah, what are your thoughts here? I mean, this many picks, I don't really feel like there's a lot of needs left. Very surprised we haven't seen a linebacker yet. Well, unless you count Weaver, because he is going to play off the ball a little bit. But the biggest hole left at the moment is really that backup tight end spot, which is a great position to be in heading into the end of this draft here. Um, Again, not as exciting as I expected it to be when I hopped on here, but again, I'm trying to make sure I get on here for every pick for you guys. Um, Yeah, what do you guys think of this long snapper pick? I don't have a lot here for this one. Didn't do a thorough analysis of long snappers leading up to the draft. I'll be honest with you, but LSU he didn't get a lot of work. They unless you count for field goals. Anyhow, all right, guys. Not a lot to talk about with this one, so this isn't going to be a very long one. Cat and I will analyze it when we get there. Maybe Cat will get lucky and get his Braden Mann selection that he fell in love with every draft or mock draft we did. We'll see. But again, keeping a very close eye out. I think the Dolphins knocked the fifth round out of the park. So hopefully we see a little more of that here in the sixth and the seventh round. Maybe trade up a little bit for next year. Pick up a couple fifth rounders. Because one thing with that for me is I know Miami's already got roughly 12 picks in next year's draft. Given the situation we're in right now, um, I do think there's a good chance. Good. I'm with you there. Check me out. And I know Kat would definitely agree with you. The supplemental draft could be a huge thing. So if they're able to trade a couple of these late rounders that they've got to move up a couple of rounds for next year, those might be some picks that we see them use in the supplemental draft. If it looks like there's not going to be a fall season, I wouldn't be shocked to see guys like Travis Etienne, Chuba Hubbard, um, Alex Leatherwood, and just a mess of others that I expected to be in this year's draft that wound up surprising everyone and going back to school. But again, it's going to be real interesting. I think Miami is definitely in position to make a push for the division this year, given the offseason that they've had thus far. And really, like, not a lot of holes left as we move through the rest of the draft. So I think BPA is probably the way to go. Last pick of the fifth round, Curtis Weaver. Miami traded up to get Curtis Weaver. They traded their first fifth round pick for Chuba Hubbard, and then or not Jesus Christ, I'm talking about the supplemental draft, not Chuba Hubbard. Matt Breida from San Francisco, and they also picked the name's escaping me at the moment here. Oh, Jason Strobridge as well in the fifth round. So they came out of the fifth round with Matt Breida, an immediate starter at running back, Jason Strobridge, and Curtis Weaver. So really knocked the fifth round out of the park. Sixth round, so far we've kicked it off with a long snapper. Interesting. But anyhow, folks, I will be back shortly when the Miami is up again. I do like the trade for Breda. I like it a lot, Roy. Um, he is a very fast running back who shows a lot of patience. Sorry, guys, I'm trying this out from my phone a little bit, um, and I may have my finger over the mic. I'm not sure. Is this a little bit better, DraftKings? Dude, Breda is awesome. I want Braden for punter. I haven't made a decision as far as a kicker goes. We'll see from there. But again, there's a lot to like with what they've done thus far, and I don't think Greer's done moving all over the map. It's an underrated and reliable position that you need value from, and you know one thing Greer and Flores have really shown is they put a huge emphasis on special teams, and it's a long snapper. While a lot of people don't put a lot of emphasis on it, could single-handedly ruin a game. I do think we could have gotten one undrafted. I'm not thrilled with this pick, to be 1,000% honest. But especially given the fact that you've got guys like Tego Winogo, Hunter Bryant, and a handful of others still sitting out there available. But stranger things have happened. I mean, you know, it's the draft, and overall, I'll give Greer and Flores a gimme on this one. We did not draft the wide receiver, Kimberly. We did not. And it's a little bit of a surprise to me. I think KJ Hill is still on the board as well. So, Anthony, I'll have to get back to you on that. I know I've got it in my notes. I didn't put a huge emphasis on kicker. I'm a fan of what we got right now. So we kind of didn't sit there and have it right in front of me for that one. I'll take a peek at it, but in all honesty, I'm not worried about the kicker position. I think if we're going to draft anybody, I think we go punter. And for the kicker position, I'd be more inclined to think they'll bring in an undrafted to battle, and I don't think he's going to win the position. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all again shortly. All right. I don't know if somebody grabbed him or not. DraftKings. I'm hopeful we trade up too. We'll see. All right. Talk to you guys soon.